Mental health is a crucial aspect of overall well-being, yet it often remains a complex and misunderstood area. Our minds are our most valuable assets, guiding our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. However, when mental illness takes hold, it can distort our perception of reality and significantly affect our quality of life. This discussion aims to explore 10 signs that you may be suffering from a mental illness, offering a philosophical perspective on the intricate relationship between mind, self, and reality. 1. Persistent feelings of disconnection. A fundamental sign of mental illness is a persistent feeling of disconnection from oneself and others. This can manifest as a sense of alienation or isolation, where one feels detached from their surroundings and the people in their life. From a philosophical standpoint, this disconnection may be understood as a failure to experience the interconnectedness of all things. When mental health is compromised, the mind constructs barriers that isolate the individual, leading to a fragmented sense of self and reality. 2. Overwhelming anxiety and fear. Anxiety and fear are natural responses to perceived threats, but when they become overwhelming and disproportionate to the situation, they may indicate a mental illness. Philosophically, these intense emotions can be seen as a disruption in the harmony of the mind. They represent a state of inner turmoil where the mind is unable to find peace and balance. This constant state of agitation prevents individuals from experiencing the present moment fully, trapping them in a cycle of worry and dread. 3. Chronic depression and hopelessness. Chronic depression is characterized by a profound sense of sadness and hopelessness that persists over time. It is more than just feeling blue. It is a deep, pervasive state that affects all aspects of life. Philosophically, depression can be seen as a disconnection from the vitality of existence. It is as if the life force that animates our being has been dimmed or extinguished. This loss of vitality leads to a sense of emptiness and meaninglessness, where life appears devoid of purpose. 4. Loss of interest in activities. When someone loses interest in activities they once enjoyed, it is often a sign of mental illness. This loss of interest, or anhedonia, can be viewed philosophically as a withdrawal from the engagement with life. It reflects a state where the individual no longer finds joy or meaning in the world around them. This disengagement can be a symptom of underlying psychological distress, where the mind retreats from experiences that once brought satisfaction. 5. Extreme mood swings. Extreme mood swings, from manic highs to depressive lows, can indicate a bipolar disorder or other mood-related conditions. These fluctuations can be seen as a lack of stability within the self. Philosophically, they represent a mind that is in constant flux, unable to maintain equilibrium. This instability can be exhausting and disorienting, making it difficult for the individual to navigate their daily life with consistency and coherence. 6. Distorted perception of reality. A distorted perception of reality, such as hallucinations or delusions, is a clear sign of a severe mental illness like schizophrenia. From a philosophical perspective, these distortions reflect a breakdown in the fundamental way the mind interprets the world. Reality is a construct of our perceptions, and when those perceptions are flawed, our understanding of the world becomes unreliable. This can lead to profound confusion and disorientation, where the boundary between what is real and what is imagined becomes blurred. 7. Obsessive thoughts and compulsions. Obsessive thoughts and compulsions, often associated with obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, are characterized by repetitive and intrusive thoughts that lead to ritualistic behaviors. Philosophically, these symptoms can be viewed as the mind's attempt to impose order on a perceived sense of chaos. The compulsions are a way to create a semblance of control, even if it is illusory. This constant need for control highlights a deeper anxiety about the unpredictability of life. 8. Intense feelings of guilt and worthlessness. Feelings of intense guilt and worthlessness are common in various mental illnesses, particularly depression. These emotions can be seen as a manifestation of a deeply ingrained negative self-image. Philosophically, this reflects an internal narrative where the individual views themselves as fundamentally flawed or unworthy. This negative self-concept can be debilitating, affecting one's ability to engage positively with the world and themselves. 9. Social withdrawal and isolation. Social withdrawal and isolation can be both a symptom and a consequence of mental illness. Philosophically, this withdrawal can be seen as a retreat from the shared human experience. It is an attempt to shield oneself from the complexities and demands of social interactions. However, this isolation can exacerbate feelings of loneliness and disconnection, creating a vicious cycle that deepens the individual's mental distress. 10. Difficulty concentrating and making decisions. Difficulty concentrating and making decisions can indicate cognitive impairments associated with mental illness. Philosophically, this can be viewed as a disruption in the mind's ability to process information and act upon it. Concentration and decision-making require a coherent and focused mind, and when mental illness disrupts these functions, it can leave individuals feeling confused and paralyzed by indecision. Conclusion. Understanding these signs from a philosophical perspective offers a deeper insight into the nature of mental illness. It highlights the intricate interplay between the mind, self, and reality, and how disruptions in this balance can lead to profound suffering. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards seeking help and finding a path to healing and wholeness. Mental illness is not a failure of character or a sign of weakness. It is a complex interplay of biological, psychological, and philosophical factors that can affect anyone. By acknowledging and addressing these signs, we can take meaningful steps towards restoring balance and harmony in our lives. It is essential to seek professional help if you or someone you know is experiencing these symptoms, as mental health is a vital component of overall well-being.